So this is a representation of the timeline of space and opportunity. The white dots represent the old you. Within these white dots, there are opportunities that present themselves. So guys, we just got into an argument. By the end of this video, a lot of people are gonna think I'm crazy, I'm weird, which is cool.
You know plenty, you know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me, yeah, you so pretty. If everything is touch and go.
When is it not?
Hello.
You get real on the pill and I like it. You just like my sidekick, I just wanna ride, fulfill all your desire. Keep you in the front, never in the back, and never on the side.
Wow. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight. Oh my gosh, guys. It has been like, what, 5 months? Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not gonna excuse myself because that's what I always do. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Donisha, and if you already do, welcome back. Share me them. Yeah, I got a thing holding them together. This feels so weird. Let's just say we're gonna get right into it. For the last year, I've really been pouring into bettering myself, confronting my shadows, my toxic ways, just finding all types of ways to improve myself. And sometimes you need to do that offline. Not everything is meant for the internet, baby. Not everything is meant for the internet. I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like a vlogger. Low-key I am, but damn. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I've been pouring into every way so I can improve myself, and I thought I've hit a peak of healing, but in my journey I got closer to God, I got closer to spirituality, and at a certain moment I've hit a point that I'm like, there's something more needed. Like, I need that oomph. You know, like that oomph. Yeah. So what came on my path is like this book. This book, say don't spray it. It teaches people to get close to the authentic version of you. And let me tell you something, this is not gonna be, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty ugly. Yeah, because you're gonna lose people. You're gonna become more conscious of who you are, the people you're surrounding yourself with, and sure did. Right now we're on day 123. Yeah, bitch, yeah. And normally it's like 3 months, but baby, I needed to stop. Then I was continuing. I was measuring up to the speed of the book, and then I was like, who gives a F? Like, I'm doing it. I'm the one in charge, baby. Yeah, as I said, I've been leaning into God, tapping into spirituality, and I know that what do I know? I know that spirituality is, every coin has two sides. Yeah, I said it. You can do with that what you want to, respectfully. But for me, spirituality is know thyself, knowing your own spirit. And when you know your own spirit, you can move accordingly. And that is exactly what I needed. Within that, I just started researching on books, reading books, doing things to ease my mind, because I realized that the knowledge that I had wasn't enough. So I wanted to know more, do more. And with that, I started researching quantum leaping. For those of you who do not know what quantum leaping is, it is like quantum physics. And I know it's like, I'm saying the same thing, so I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. I have my sketchbook and everything. You know it's serious when I pull out my sketchbook. I like to draw things. Okay, let me down. Okay, can y'all see that? I think, oof. Should I move it like this? Here, wait. I want y'all to see it. I see like a reflection. So this is a representation of the timeline of space and opportunity. The white dots represent the old you. You see that? And the black dots represent the new you. Go away. Go away, Grandma. What the heck? Okay. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Sorry for my profanity. I need to find a better solution for this. The white dots are what is bound to happen if you follow what you always did. That doesn't mean it's predetermined, but there's a big chance if you follow those white dots, you're gonna do what you always did. But within these white dots, there are opportunities that present themselves. And with these opportunities from the black dots, you're doing something that you normally don't do. And when you're doing something that you normally don't do, more opportunities will present themselves. And when you keep doing things out of your comfort zone, that is what we call quantum leaping. So as I said, the more you lean into the new you, more opportunities and more unsuspected possibilities will occur. You see how it gets bigger? Okay, like I'm not an architect, so don't come for me. I'm not, a drawer or whatever. I try, okay? I try. And when you're close to hitting your breakthrough, more opportunities present. A lot of unsuspected realities pop up. When you're close to hitting your breakthrough, you will be tested. You will be tested by all sorts of scenarios, as we can see. But it also comes with a lot of opportunities that are possible for you. It also means that the more you open your mind to new opportunities and you take them and being less restricted than what you were taught, you're entering a new reality. And that's what we call quantum leaping. Hope that makes sense. And basically, that's what I did in the last year, in the last 6 months. And with this vlog, I'm going to show you what it is I did exactly and how I went about things. But keep in mind, my path isn't your path and your path isn't mine. Maybe the things you need to do to quantum leap are totally different from my reality. Yeah, that was it. Without further ado, I'm going to start this video. We're going to get into it and hope you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. One of those. Help a girl out, If you ain't got to comment, please like. Share with your friends. Because, yeah, on to bigger and better things. Right? I miss you guys so much. Let's get it.
He said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. He said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man. I can smoke no empty so hard in my blood, yeah. I see fast, pretty fading, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Shut up, put my guard down for you. Shut up, be vulnerable. So you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man. No crib for a come through, it's time to break it in. 32 live on pen size, cause I'm trying to break it in. No condos.
What a lie. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie.
Feels like Guys, we just got into an argument with a man.
Yeah.
It's at 11 o'clock. It's 11:30,
The
but
website says that the garden is open on Saturdays and Sundays and throughout the week, right? So this man comes like, yeah, it's closed today. It's normally closed on Saturdays. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay, we'll continue it in a little bit. We're gonna buy something to drink because we need it. Okay, I'm pissed the fuck off. I told her, turn that thing on so I can finish my story. So went there on a whim, you know? We go there and the door seemed closed. It was closed but not locked, you know? So we just open it and it seemed to be open. So eventually we get there and like a guy just walks towards us. He doesn't speak Dutch, anything. He tells us, yeah, the place is normally closed on Saturday. That's why it is closed. We booked it for today. So what we do, we listen to him, we walk outside.
but as we continue to walk, he's like
On top of us,
on
you
top
know?
of us.
And
So
it was
I'm like, back off, sir.
Yeah, and also it was giving. I plan on filming something here and I don't want people in the way. Understandable, but then you should have said so. But now you're telling me that unofficially you rented the place. Why isn't there a sign?
He said it's normally closed on Saturday.
Exactly.
So pop out my phone to see like, is it closed?
Google it. And
I
it says
see.
open on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, but it's closed still today at 2. That's not what he said to begin with. Trying to shoo us away.
Yeah.
And now I don't even believe that he has permission to film anything there. It seemed like it was closed. I was pissed the fuck up, but at least I'm happy that I'm just not a yay sayer like I used to be. Me with bullshit, I'm an 8. But whether I want coffee or not. But we are at Surfed, by the way. You'll find it. Just look it up.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the club, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Nesty. I'ma at you like Leslie. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the club, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like
keep becoming more familiar with the way you're acting and the way you're feeling. If you actually feel the emotions of your future before they, why would you look for that future if it felt like it already happened? Get ready.
I don't mean to call you no hoe. I just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if it's true, my love. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey, I see your waist shrunk, my love. Hey, you got some bass in the trunk, my love. Damn, how many hoes in this club? Is it really just me, my love? You know my dad and I'm pimping for real. You ever been down to Memphis, Tennessee, my love? I ain't saying I agree, my love. I'm just telling you the things that I see, my love. I got drinks, dose, sex, and cash. Those are 4 things I can guarantee, my love. Hey, baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your...
En de hele dag bezig. Waarschijnlijk. When is it last?
Hallo.
Sinoting.
This is good. Nothing beats a warming tea. I'm Caribbean, so when we wake up, it's like warm up your stomach. You're not finna go about your day with a cold stomach. Grand Rising, welcome back to a new day, and I wanted to chat a little bit with you guys before I start my morning journaling, because I recently started the book The Artist Way, which is a 12-week course, and it's just a very spiritual inclined book in which it helps you unlock your blockages And with that also comes a morning journaling, in which you gotta journal 3 pages. And within doing this, you strengthen your intuition within yourself. You unlock your intuition, in which you garner a safety within it, that you trust yourself enough to trust your intuition. And that was a mouthful. Currently on day 10, and the book has been removing people from my life like it's nothing. It's been cutting them off like onions that go on top of a pizza. It is so confronting, but I do want to be the best version of myself. And we as women are very intuitive creatures, but a lot of times we get brainwashed by society, our parents, our family, the environment we grow up in, that you don't listen to that inner voice and you listen to what they tell you to do. And eventually that just separates you more from your intuition and more in a way of how people think. So you adapt a mindset that is not yours, which strays you so far away from your true self. So yeah, I know that's a lot for in the rising, but hey, you know, I don't know. For the last year, I already gained a lot of safety in trusting my intuition, and I just see that when I do that, the way life goes, I just breeze through it. And that is such a freeing feeling. And to be honest, I want more. I want more. I am ready. I'm not perfect, but I try to challenge myself and I try to put my ego to the side. I try to put my pride to the side. Is it easy? No, not at all. I feel uncomfortable as shit, but at the end of the day, I know that it's for a bigger cause and that I can pursue my purpose and that I can continue to walk in the purpose that God has laid out for me. I also got my period today, and to be honest, I feel good. Yeah, okay, I have a little bloating here and there. My head can hurt, but the reason that I feel so much better is because I became very intentional with what I put in my body, period. But during my menstrual cycle, I became super intentional with what I put in my body. Why? Because I was researching the cycle and I found out that actually a period is not supposed to hurt at all. At all. So I was like, okay, then auntie probably doing something wrong. And I also was like, this is not life. This is not life. I cannot be this wiped out just because I get my period. During my period, I gotta be laid up on the bed, feeling like the bones in my body are literally breaking. It didn't make no sense to me. As I said, I became very intentional with what I put into my body when I need to get my period. So 10 days before my period, I don't drink alcohol. I am limited with my sugars. I do not drink coffee. I do not drink caffeinated tea. I try to get enough movement. If this is necessary for me to feel like a normal human being during my period, I'm gonna do it. And it hasn't made me worse either. The cramps are less. Of course I cramp up here and there. I feel fatigue. It's just so much lighter and I'm not crying my eyes out. Of course I cry. So this is definitely something I'm gonna keep up. And before that, I also gotta admit that I was in a stage of complaining a lot. I need to get my period. I hate this shit. You think that shit is gonna benefit you? That sets the tone for how you live your life. So I had to take it back to myself and shut the fuck up. So instead of saying, I need to get my period, I changed that phrase into, I get lucky enough to experience my period. I get lucky enough to be a natural functioning woman. So I really had to change perspective on things and also watch my tongue, because the tongue has so much power. I was not using my power the way it was supposed to be. So now I have my tea. I'm gonna finish journaling. After that, I'm gonna meditate. Yes, this is something I do every day. But you gotta imagine, for you to bloom in life and to experience what God has in store for you, you gotta make sacrifices. It's not gonna come out of thin air. It's not just gonna come to you if you're not ready to invest within it. So if you see me doing all these things, it's not for fakes. It's not for the camera. I'm not flexing. But when I skip a day of meditating, journaling, I'm just on day 10th. But when times come that I do skip a day of meditating, I find myself in a state of anxiousness and anxiety, and my thoughts are all over the place. It doesn't mean I have a perfect life. It doesn't mean I'm the perfect human. It does mean that I'm dedicated to being the best version of myself by all means. So yeah, we're gonna meditate, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for seeing and hearing me for who I truly am and not judging me by my exterior or this very shirt right here. Sometimes I'm walking and old POC ladies mean mug me and stare at me. Like when kids stare at me, they're just kids, they're innocent. But the way these old ladies be looking at me and judging me, and I'm like, bruh, relax. It's just a shirt that I pay for. What the heck? And I know by the end of this video, a lot of people are gonna think I'm crazy, I'm weird, I'm losing it, which is cool. Like, it is so cool. If you want to think that about me, hey, go ahead. You know, I once had my friend tell me that you can be the most perfect person on earth doing everything right. If people are gonna talk, they're gonna talk anyways. Something I've learned in the last year is to stop explaining myself. I just completely stopped giving my side of the story because why? Why should I? What does it help? What does it contribute? Nothing, right? So I just stop giving explanations to people that don't pay your rent, don't pay your bills, don't do anything for you. Since I've done that, life has become so much lighter because I don't feel the need to defend myself in situations. Sometimes people are talking about you, and I'm not saying like people are talking about me. If they are, good for them, but I'm just giving a scenario. If your name is being mentioned in a room and you're not there to defend you and people don't come to your defense, there's nothing you can do about it except for you being you and continue to be that. And I've hid myself from the world for so long, you know, because of lack of confidence, letting things that other people say get to me. I used to be like, oh, what are people gonna say about me if I do this and this and that? Or what are people gonna think? But when I was going through stuff, nobody was there. So nobody knows what went down. So why should I worry about people that don't know my situation? And why should I explain myself towards people that don't want to understand anyway? I mean, that doesn't make sense. There are gonna be people nitpicking anything or everything, with people thinking I'm weird, this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. At least I'm being myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that more. I'm gonna do that more. At least I'm not oppressing myself. At least I dare to be authentic. You try it. And for those that don't understand you, let them try it. At the end of the day, the thing that matters is confirmation. At the end of the day, the thing that matters is I know who I am as a person. I know my intentions are pure. And that's what I lead by. With the guidance of God, that's what I lead by. I don't need anything else. As you saw in the last clip, I became very aware of the music I consume. I started listening to melodies, instruments, without the profanity or like the negative frequencies that can get to me. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't listen to rap music at all anymore, but I'm like not constantly having it in my ear 24/7, not soaking in what's being said, because words have power, and when you listen to that, your subconscious smoothly soaks it in. And that is what happens with music. We gotta be so careful, we gotta be so intentional with the music we consume. And when I listen to rap music, I'm like, you know what, I'm just listening to this to have a good time. This is not my reality, this is not my life, but the awareness gotta be there. And before, the awareness wasn't there. And when I changed it up, I also started to see a difference in life. The difference I want to. And I promise you, try this for a month. Maybe start with 2 weeks and you're gonna see how your life is gonna turn around. That is what has helped me. And at first I was like, I didn't wanna hear it. I was like, I'm just listening to music. What can happen? Because I was intentional. But since I started being very intentional with what I listen to, it has calmed my nervous system in a way that is so undescribable. So I want you to try it and come back here and let me know how it went. Guys, I need to go run some errands and I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. Thank you for watching. It's been a hot minute, but it feels so good to be back. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You would really help me out with that. I would really appreciate it. And no doubt I'm gonna be back with the next video. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of this, or I'll come back when I finish the book. Not sure yet, but thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
But you get real on the pill and I like it. You just like my sidekick, I just wanna ride, fulfill all your desires. Keep you in the front, never in the back, and never on the side.